Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ain't ready. Final chapter. When was Yomiel's death? It was 10 years ago when the Temsik meteorite fell. We traveled back through time, and now we're here at the scene of that death. The start of it all is about to replay itself. It's ready! Yeah, this happened in the daytime? Thought this happened at night. Give it up. Do you really think you can outrun me? Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. A kitten. Shoot, you might get hurt. That's a big fragment. Thing is huge, man. So Sissel is a cat? That would be... that would be a lot. You might be right, actually. Well... You might be right, or you might be on the right track, because there was a moment where we saved Lynn, and behind the bag was a black cat. But we were already dead then, so like there would have to be a couple of hoops to make that work, but you could be on the right track here. You're all right now. Are you hurt? You saved me, mister. I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me, I'm a police detective. That's the Temsik meteorite, eh? It's beautiful looking at it from this angle. It changed all of our fates completely. We can't stop Temsik from falling from the sky, but we might be able to protect you from that fragment and save your life. I don't know. What's the matter, Detective Jald? To be perfectly honest, I'm scared. If that meteorite fragment doesn't get him, I'm pretty sure I would have shot him. We might not be able to change your fate of dying. I can accept that. What I did is inexcusable. No matter how the future might change, that fact will never go away. If my fate is to die here, then I accept that. This will be our last battle against fate. Beyond that will be a new future. Okay, let's get started. Wow, she still has a core? Does that make any sense? Oh, I can't reach her. What are we looking at? And a nozzle. Roast sweet potato. Oh, those are headphones. Another nozzle. Another nozzle. Basket. Those things up there. Okay, interesting. Miss Lynn looks so happy. Sure, she's happy. She's about to eat some sweet potato. And that happiness is about to be shattered in a single instant when she drops her sweet potato. I don't think you're seeing the big picture. Anyway, we have to keep our eyes peeled for a chance to make our move. Alright, we won't drop the ball or the sweet potato. Examine the sweet potatoes. Oh, just out of range. Okay, so I see what I gotta do there. Let's examine the sweet potato. What in the world is this thing? Oh boy, you even forgot what a sweet potato is. It's a roasted root vegetable. It's good. There's nothing like them on a cold winter's day. They're sweet and they smell delicious. These guys are making me want to try one. Hit him with the turn up. What are you doing? You're gonna hurt Miss Poor Lynn's ears. Sorry, I wasn't thinking. Really startled her. You even made her drop her sweet potato. I know how much this girl loves her food, too. Anyway, at least her fate has changed, albeit ever so slightly. Alright. I missed my chance. I missed my chance. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Let's run it back. Let's see. You probably need to be in the potato. Oh, you needed to be in the potato. We need to plan that out a little bit differently. I don't know if this is going to work out the way I want it to. We'll just have you stick right there, since you can make that jump. Nope. I stood there staring at the potato like, yeah, I did it. I did the thing that I did multiple times already, and it wasn't what I needed to do. Sucker fool, sucker fool. Okay. I mean, I guess you wouldn't be able to do that, so we'll try with you first. Look at that sweet potato. That big scary sweet potato. That's not a sweet potato missile. That's Minnow. All right, of course. Look at them. The potato and Minnow. Right now, they both have the same shape. So you're saying you could swap them, huh? Good idea, Missile. Okay, here I go, and I'm gonna need your help. I help. Here I go. Deep top flow. Can't get back there. Red Hoya. Oh look, the lamppost is bending. But it hasn't broken yet. It really is a wonder it hasn't snapped. It just might hold out for a little while longer. If I recall, the Temsic fragment smashed through the glass lantern on its way down. But if Minnow sits firmly in its way, then fate should be changed. It ain't over yet, sucker fools. Miss Lynn, sorry. I'm so sorry. Then put her down? All right now, Missile. I was really out of my head that day. We can talk about all this later. Temsic meteorite is going to fall very soon. Before that happens, I have to think of a way to do something about that fragment. I'll do everything I can to help too. Oh. I guess we'll just wait. Oh, wait. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Problem is you still can't do anything. Alright, we'll just wait to see what happens, I guess. Time for the meteorite to come down. Don't worry, Missile. I think we're ready for it. Look what's right in the fragment's path. Okay, that giant sweet potato. If anything can get in the way, that ugly monster can. Ouch. Anyway, now the fragment's path ought to change. Where'd the sweet potato go, though? There, how's that? Look, the fragment's course. It changed a little. Now Youmio's fate should really change. Wait a minute. take another look at the fragment's trajectory. Now that it's changed, what's in its path? In its path? No. Dang. Took a meteorite to the knee. Detective Jowd. Temsic fragment shot through his leg. What? But the cruel twists of fate weren't over yet. Come on, put it down. Huh? Jowd, put the gun down now. If you don't, you're going to shoot him. I don't know if it's his detective training or what, but even though he's shaking from the pain, the gun doesn't waver. Put the gun down. Oh, I knew it. This was my true fate in the end. Stole his life away with my own hands. I won't let that happen. Missile, the bullet is stopped midair. I'm here inside the bullet. How did you get there? Now let's swap it with something. With what? Detective Jowd. The meteorite fragment is what made you pull the trigger. We won't let you become a murderer. We have to prove that murder isn't the detective's true fate. And to do that, we have to stop this bullet. It must be something with the same shape as the bullet around here. Roasted sweet potato? Oh, you just got impaled. Oh no, we stopped the bullet, but we still couldn't save him. That's not true. My fate of getting pierced through the back might not have changed, but I'm still alive. What? I'm not dead, I'm just unconscious. Okay, so your fate of death has changed, but still, this fate is just too painful to watch in every sense. I don't think so. As long as I'm alive, that's good enough for me. But we were overlooking one thing. The wheel of fate was still slowly turning. Yep, I was going to say that's going to fall down on Home Chick Slice. Look out! Wake up, you got to get out of there. Darn it, my leg won't work. All over. We're out of time. Miss Lynn! It's not over yet. There isn't anything else to swap with. Why don't we just let it play out, and then try to find another way next time? Even if she dies, all you have to do is possess her corpse. And then you can redo her last 4 minutes as many times as it takes. No, I won't do that. Why not? Sure, the fact of her death would be erased, but her memory of it would remain like a scar on her psyche. I won't let that happen, not if I can help it. But what can we do now? Even if we work together, I think there might be something that can be done. What is it? What can Sissel and I do? Don't forget, I'm here too. With 3 kinds of powers among us, we ought to be able to fight this battle. This battle against the fate of death. Yomiel! Sissel, your power is manipulating objects. Use your powers to manipulate this. Huh? I don't get it. Just trust me. Let's go. Alright, I'll try to move there. Now gather your strength and make it spray as if your life depended on it. I'm dead though. In that case, make it spray as if your death depended on it. Give it your all. And remember, you'll only have a split second. Okay, now do it. Got it. Now it's your turn, Missile. Huh? Me? But what can I do? I think you know the answer to that. Okay, got it. You can swap them. That hunk of concrete will go back to its original position. But even if I swap them, it's still right above Miss Lynn. Don't worry. Okay, I'll do it. I'll swap them. No use. We can't stop that horrible minnow. What can we do now? I don't see how gaining a second or two helped. Oh, it helped all right. Those few seconds were exactly what I wanted. Last up, it's my turn. Your turn. You know what my power is, right? I can manipulate living creatures. Well, you were manipulating, like, robot parts before, so that's not your power. Wait a minute, you mean... That's right. I'm going to save that little girl. Save her by manipulating my own unconscious body. Oh, just a flesh wound who just lost his legs. Ye gods. You know, we could have swapped those things around a few more times, and, you know, he didn't have to die. Oh, you're awake. Hey, mister, is your knee okay? Huh? Oh, it'll be fine. It's just a scrape. I'm lucky it wasn't a fatal hit. But the main thing is that you're not hurt. With a shard in his leg, it said that it went clean through his leg, is what they claim. You saved me, mister. I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me, I'm a police detective. Do you think you could go call the police for me? I think you could do it quicker than I could. But... What's that? This is a detective's badge. We give them to children who've been very brave. A detective's badge. Thanks. Okay, you know what to do, little detective. Are you alive? Yeah, sadly. Hang on, help is coming. What made you do such a reckless thing? To be perfectly honest, I don't really know. When I came to, my body was already moving all by itself. It was as if somebody else was controlling me. I see. But you know, I'm glad it happened. Made that phone call already? Hey, mister. Found this kitten. It was over there. Come to think of it, I just saw it a few minutes ago. It was probably a stray. Kind of limp, is it okay? I don't know, I think it's unconscious. That's funny, it doesn't look like it's injured or anything. Poor little kitty. How about if I take it to my house and look after it? Would you like to come home with me, little kitten? Well, looks like his fate just changed in a big way. Whose fate? That kitten's, of course. Sissel's. Sissel? The name Sissel echoes in my head. That's my real name. These long, lonely 10 years. You were my one and only friend. How about it? Do you remember now? Old friend? Can you just tell us that we were a couple? I think I finally remember. 10 years ago, I was a little kitten that wandered into this park. I was weak and all alone in the world. Somebody, please look at me. Get in the shoe, you might get hurt. Somebody, please reach a hand out to me. I had just only died at that time. I'd lost everything, my life, my memory. My body couldn't move anymore, but I still managed to reach out a hand to him. The next thing I knew, my soul had transferred to the black kitten. With no recollection of who I was, I lived as a cat with you for a while. Why eye roll? I definitely did not do an eye roll. After a while, the man regained his memory. I went back to being just a cat, and then the man got his body back. I took my body back from the morgue. There was just somebody I just had to go see. Just one more time. I took control of my body and hurried to her house. But I was just a little too late. I had just missed her as she left this world. She left me a note that said, "I'm coming to you, Yomiel." The man named me Sissel. It was the name of something important he had lost, along with his life. His fiancée told me about it once, but I didn't understand what it was. Those 10 years were very happy for me, but they weren't happy for the man, and there was nothing I could do for him. For 10 years, I wandered through the darkness with no particular place to go. As time passed, my powers gradually changed. At first, I could only manipulate small creatures and objects. But then, after a while, I could manipulate people. That's when the darkness inside me deepened, and I started to get... I think I got it now. I think I got it now. The first shot that Lyn does when she's controlled by Yomiel is the shot that kills the cat, maybe. That's probably what it is. That's when the darkness inside me deepened and I started to get a little twisted. Because the cat's in the bag or like behind the bag or something like that. I wanted light. Distorted artificial light. Well, the cat's out of the bag now. Jesus. When I got my revenge on Lyn, I would see that light, or at least that's what I tried to believe. Left my old self buried in that junkyard and walked away. Black cat. I was possessing Sissel then. It wouldn't look very much like a murder if the corpse got up and walked away after all. So you borrowed the body of your old friend. Sissel was inside that bag I was carrying tonight. I had no intention of leaving my friend behind in this country when I left. But then, when I went to possess his body, I realized something horrible. What was that? Sissel, there inside the bag, was dead. What? I wasn't able to control her completely. The first bullet didn't hit anything, or so I thought. But it did hit something, didn't it? It hit Sissel inside that bag. Yes. That's when I lost my life. Right there in the presence of Temsic radiation. And that's when I got my powers of the dead, my ghost tricks. And that's why he... Okay. I think I understand it now. Why I was the only one who couldn't get his memory back. It was because I thought that corpse was me. It was the only corpse I could see at the time after all. But as it turns out, it wasn't the only dead body. My true death was hiding just behind that corpse. Now that I think about it, do you remember what you said? That you knew all along about me saving Lynn tonight. If you knew, why didn't you try to stop me? Airplane. It's simple. Because I couldn't, even if I wanted to. Huh? Why not? Remember the thing about individual differences, the powers we get. I can control all kinds of things, from the living to the dead. But even so, there are some things that you can do that I can't. You mean? I can't even rewind time, let alone change the fate of a death. If I could do those things, I would have saved your life. Not only that, but I never would have just let my fiancé stay dead like that. But you're here 10 years into the past now. That's thanks to your powers. I just tagged along with you. In any case, now the starting point of this entire tragedy has changed, dramatically altering fate. The fate of your death, the kitten Sissel's fate. And I can just bet you were the fate of the woman, and I can just bet you the fate of the woman you love has changed too. Yes, I believe you're right. So, this was the last fate to be averted, eh? Fate averted!